wasn't in the
honey, you better believe.
Hey, y'all
should hear some of the foolishness that we talk about before we hit
record.
Before we hit record, we just be up here talking crap and all kinds of foolishness, but we have a good time. T, what you eating, boo?
I'm eating mixed berry sorbet.
Ooh, that sounds fancy.
I love sorbet. I like sherbet better. But we only had sorbet.
I love
You know the
sherbet.
difference between sorbet and sherbet?
Ooh, tell them, T.
Milk. Sherbet, sorbet is just fruit and sugar and water. Sorbet is the same thing with milk added.
That's why sorbet has that little creamy hint to it. Isn't that amazing? For some of y'all who didn't know, I like the little cheap sherbet though, the one that you get from Key Food.
I love sherbet.
Don't you love that?
With the
rainbow?
flavors?
Yes. I love sherbet. Sherbet, baby, is the
sherbet
best
reminds
thing.
me of candy.
Like what kind of candy? Just regular candy?
I don't know. Just reminds me of candy. Candy girl.
Oh Lord.
You are my
Listen, let me tell y'all something. She has been watching the New Edition movie, y'all.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I couldn't keep up with y'all last week when it was first on because, you know, it came on from 9 to 11.
Those are hibernating hours for
Hey,
us.
let me tell you something. 9 to 11 is like garlic to a vampire to us.
Honey, dead as a doorknob.
3:40. I don't get up, at least I don't get up at 3:45 anymore.
Okay.
I now get up at 4:10.
Oh.
So I got a little extra sleep.
Excuse me.
But I couldn't mess with that 9 to 11 New Edition, so I DVR'd it. Plus, everybody was complaining about the commercials. Because BET has a lot of commercials.
They gotta pay for.
Gotta pay their bills.
Honey.
So I DVR'd it, and last night I watched the first one.
Amazing balls.
Them little boys with some
singing children, huh?
Honey, there was some singing, dancing children. You hear me? I've been singing Candy Girl all day.
Yeah, she has. Which I don't mind because I'm always singing. So she has her
I gave her a break.
opportunity. She gave me the break today, so I'm all whatever. Happy Monday, everybody! Kitchen Chronicles with Joe and T.
You know what today is?
Y'all know what today is. It is Mention Mondays. You know how we do. Mention Mondays. We love to mention our friends, family, loved ones who are doing it big. Entrepreneurs, those who are opening up their own business, own little streams of income,
or doing something
positive,
helpful to the community.
Listen, you don't have to have just a huge business, but you can have a volunteer business, or you just do nice things for people.
Honey, segue. You better go ahead and segue
into other things. Look at me. Listen, I'm the ad lib king. So today we are going to mention our good friend. I'm not even going to do the drum roll because I know how you get, and I still haven't spoke to Isaiah. So
Isaiah watches this.
He does.
You know what that means? That means he's ignoring us.
He's ignoring us.
That means he's ignoring our request for a drum roll. Doesn't Jamal play drums?
You can call Jamal.
Jamal Brown.
Yeah, I think he plays a little something too.
He plays everything. Mm-hmm. He's a dichotomy. That wasn't the right word, but that's the only thing that can think of at the time. Jamal Brown. We need a drum roll MP3, please. Thank you.
We need something.
Appreciate it.
For Mention Mondays. Something professional. Okay, so we're mentioning Pastor Carl Petras. His name is Carl Petras, but his title is Pastor Carl Petras because he is one of the associate pastors over at the church that me and T attend, and he is doing some great things in the community. He feeds the homeless almost on a daily basis. He makes sandwiches. He collects items for the homeless. We'll put up his information, but it's not too many people like him.
We mentioned him a while ago because he was just starting.
He was doing like a sock drive,
right? And we mentioned him, but now he deserves a whole
Mention Monday segment. We mentioned his wife last week,
Tiffany Jackson. No, get it right. Tiffany Jackson Petras, who has Petras Pastries, whose pastries are the bomb.
The bomb.
Go ahead.
So we're mentioning Pastor Carl because
dynamic duo.
A dynamic duo. That's amazing, right?
Yes.
He's doing big things within the community, not just South Jamaica, but pretty much wherever he deems fit. Like, you know, he's just not pinpointing one area, but wherever he sees a need, he's there. He's feeding the homeless. He's giving out items, food, clothes.
He said he's having a Super Bowl party for the homeless.
Wonderful.
And this Sunday, February 5th, starts at 6:30. I'll put that information up too.
Yes, put that information up just in case anybody wants to donate.
You know, people volunteer and they do work for the community and they give of themselves, and it's a tiring, thankless job. And it's necessary and it's needed, and the people are behind the scenes that do things like that, but a lot of times they're not called out.
No.
He deserves to be called out.
Yes.
He deserves to be acknowledged. He deserves to be honored for the stuff that he's doing. Applause. He's always looking for volunteers.
Yes.
For those of you who've always wanted to volunteer or do something or get out in the community, you'll feel like you have something that you want to give back to somebody. Contact. That's one of the people that you can contact.
You want to put his information?
I'm going to put all his information up, so you can just do something nice.
It's nice to be nice.
It's
y'all.
nice to be nice.
You don't always need a reward to do something nice.
And you don't always need a platform.
Not at all.
I just say that we was going to try to...
going to keep it mono, right?
We're just going to... If you were thinking about doing something nice,
yes.
If you want to give back to your community, if you want to bless somebody the way somebody has blessed you, then you need to hook up with Carl Petrus. We ain't saying, we're not saying that you got to dive full steam ahead and, do it every day or whatever.
Wherever you
fit
in your life, you feel like a part of your daily activity, or your monthly activity. You can fit in a day, or maybe once or twice a week, whatever. I don't know how people's schedule are, but wherever you can fit in. People always think that it has to be the big fireworks. You have to do stuff so that everybody can see. A lot of times you could just start with the small stuff. The time that you do have, the time, maybe you only have an hour on Wednesday to volunteer somewhere. That's great. You're needed for that hour somewhere. Right. I was thinking there, even if you can't link up with Pastor Carl, there's different websites. New York Cares.
Okay.
You can go on. Only thing you have to do is pretty much sign up, go to like an hour seminar, and they have a list of things that you can do on a daily basis. You can just click on, whatever that they have, everything from walking cats and dogs to reading books to children, going to the hospital, feeding the homeless. So
there's and there's another thing, like you said, there's plenty of I put information in for this thing called Volunteer Match.
Okay.
You put in what times you're available, where you live, what you would like to volunteer in, and they match you. Like once a month, I think, they send you an email saying, we found these matches for you, and we're having this going on here. We need somebody to read to the kids there. It's just different things. So don't always think, if that's not your lane, if working or volunteering at a homeless shelter is not your lane, that's cool.
Maybe you want to walk a cat or a dog, homeless cat or dog.
Maybe you want to read to children at the library. There's plenty of things.
You want to volunteer at a nursing home and just spend time with the elderly.
Yeah.
Just sitting with them. A lot of and a lot of people think that it's just with homeless people, but some older people just need company, and
they don't have their families have pretty much just dropped them off and forgot about them. And you know what? I think Joe and I are talking about this now because in this climate that we're in,
yes,
but there's a lot of hate going on. There's a lot of hate being exposed, where people thought there wasn't any, or it wasn't that much. It's being exposed, showing that it was always beneath the surface. We really need to be nice to each other right now.
Yes.
We really need to be nice to each other right now. Stuff that doesn't make a difference, that's not that important, let it go.
Let it go.
Who cares if somebody got the seat on the train before you did. Let it go. In the bigger scheme of things, that doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
In the bigger scheme of things, we have to worry about whether your friends or family go back to their country for vacation and can't get back here. That's what we have to worry about. We have to worry about the fact that 90% of us are not going to be able to afford medical insurance. When you think about that, somebody stepping on your toe really doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't. We need to be nice to each other.
We got bigger fish to fry.
We really do.
We got bigger fish to fry than worrying about minuscule, stupid stuff. So I think we said all of that to say, listen, just be nice to one another.
Do something nice for somebody.
Do something nice for somebody else.
And we've said this before. If you are depressed, or you're down, or you feel like any kind of negative connotation you have going on in your life, do something for someone else.
Do something.
It is amazing how good you're going to feel. And sometimes that's what you need. Sometimes you feel like you're overindulgent. You got too much. You got all this stuff going on. Okay, give to somebody else.
Give to somebody else. It makes sense. It does. So, really people, I know we should be talking about food, but I think it's big.
This is about food. Go feed the homeless.
Yeah, go feed them.
Go feed them. Volunteer in the kitchen.
Food Bank of New York City. That's another place where you can volunteer your time, because I know they usually take food from different places, and I know they have a location in Harlem,
yeah, they do,
where they just drop the food off and you can volunteer there. Of course, you would have to call these places. Maybe you can hit 311 or wherever you are. Just 311 is usually the place where you can call to
and get all information. Right.
So yeah, just do something nice for somebody else. It's like I said, it doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it simpler. I'm gonna keep it simpler. Do you know somebody that just got out the hospital? A neighbor? Do you know somebody that just had a baby? Do you know somebody that's just been sick, like with the flu or something like that? Do you have a coworker or a friend or an acquaintance or a neighbor that you know any of that stuff is going on with? Make them some food. Make them some chili or some spaghetti, something that can stretch over like 2 or 3 days.
And if you can't cook, just go buy them something. Go buy them a box of chicken or something. I'll be happy with a box of chicken.
Honey, let me tell you something. I was hungry the other day. When was this? Friday? I forgot when it was. I was hungry and Marquise was over. Tiger's boyfriend. Ma, you want anything? We going to the New York Fried.
Bang! I know she lit up like a clown in a box.
Came back with a 10-piece. Some potato salad. What? Y'all know how we feel about New York Fried. I said, Marquise. I said, Marquise, well, I'm not gonna be able to eat all of that. That's all right, Ma. That's for something. It's ready.
We love when people.
Baby.
We love when people crash.
Yes, I want to tag you.
We love when people crash in on a good time.
My favorites of all
We
time.
love her. We love her.
She is a dumpling.
You are a dumpling. I miss you. We need to go out.
Yeah, your hair looks great.
This is how it looks when I'm normal.
Oh my god. When you're normal.
Right.
Yes, I get to be a guest.
Yes, you are our special guest.
So, yeah, he came back with it. I said, Marquise, I can't eat all of this chicken. He said, that's all right, Ma. You might want some tomorrow. I said, don't. But did you get something for yourself? Because I'm not sharing this.
I'm not sharing.
You bought me a 10-piece.
You bought me a 10-piece.
So he said no. He got whatever he got.
And
honey, and it was New York Fried. Anyway, what I'm saying. A box of chicken. Go wash somebody's dishes.
Yes.
Go sweep their floor. Just little things.
You never know how people are. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know the situation, the state of mind that people are in. Some people can be so messed up, so depressed that they can't even get off their couch. We're not laughing. There's a story behind that, but
we're not laughing about the fact that happened to somebody.
No, we know.
We know a person.
Listen.
This is a monthly thing for him.
I mean, just lay on the couch.
It's like a sabbatical for him.
I mean, just a month on the couch, just
working from home.
I can't get up.
Just wallowing. Honey, when it happens a couple of times, okay.
Right.
every month
Every month.
for years,
Okay.
you're taking a sabbatical.
Honey, you need some joy juice in your life.
But anyway, like we were saying, it's
We at
always
15.
nice. Okay, we gotta go. It's always nice to do something. It's always nice to do something nice for someone,
Yes.
especially feeding them, because food is,
Food is for the soul, honey.
food is a common denominator.
Food is for the soul.
You don't have to know a different language. You don't have to be a certain age. Food is a common denominator.
Food
It
is for the
shows
soul.
love. We said this before. When we cook for you, we're showing you our heart on a plate. That's love, and we love y'all. Are we gonna cry?
Not
We
yet.
should sing. I should put in. We are the world.
Ah, there we go. We are the children.
He has a song for me
We
today.
are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.